Hi friends, it's Rebecca with Simply Rebecca Marie. Welcome to my channel. It's your first time here. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to share with you guys today my Christmas mantle decorating. We're keeping it pretty simplistic. We're just kind of rearranging some things. If you guys are new to my channel, I love to decorate my home with things that I have. We did add a few new items this year to our Christmas decor, but I really am more of a fan of keeping things traditional and things that are special to us. I get there's like a lot of trends going on right now and people are jumping on them. And I really just want to encourage you guys to use what you have and to just kind of mix and match it, move it around. A lot of the items I'm putting today on my mantle, I used on my entry table last year. And so I'm just kind of switching things around to give a new look to what I already have versus buying all new things. I am really kind of getting tired of this whole consumer consumption where every year you need to start fresh with the latest trend. I do not do that, and so I like to add a few items here and there over the years to our Christmas decorating. Now our style has definitely changed from where it used to be with all of the country Christmas back when we lived in the country and had all of our animals, but at the same time a lot of those elements are still there. One of my ways of really just switching up our decoration is by buying new ribbon. It's such a simple and easy way to just change up the look without spending a lot of money and without getting rid of your core items. And that's kind of what it is. It took me some time to kind of figure out what I really wanted my theme to be for my home as far as like with Christmas decorating. We don't do a lot of Santa Claus. I did do a lot of more snowmen and things when my kids were younger, but as they've gotten older, we've kind of moved away from some of those things, but we still bring out some of our traditional ones that we've had every year that mean a lot to us. And I think that's important, is to kind of keep those traditions and keep those pieces that mean a lot to your family in your decorating. But enough talking, let's flip the camera and show you guys our decorating for the mantle. All right guys, so I've been trying a couple different things. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with. I did all the trees and everything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out and try just the village and see what that looks like and kind of go from there and play with it. Again, it's just a matter of trying different things, moving things around, seeing what works and what doesn't work, and then you'll find what you like best. And it takes time. It's November 1st and I'm working on getting this put together, but I'm in no rush. I'm just enjoying the process because decorating to me has always been very special. It was something that I loved doing with my mom, and I enjoy sharing that, you know, with my daughter. And I just enjoy making our home feel very cozy at this time of year. I mean, hopefully it's cozy all year long, but it just adds an extra element to this season, and I think in just making your home feel cozy. So did the trees, not sure if I'm gonna stick with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and now try doing the village landscape. Okay, so here is option number 2. This was kind of a, you know, with the little homes and stuff. I put the fake snow down and I just didn't like the way it looked. I'd rather see the natural rustic wood of the mantle. So I did it this way. There are lights in the black ones already installed, like little tea lights, so I can turn those on with a timer at the right time. But I don't know, I'm leaning towards the tree one. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below which one you think is best. We'll keep decorating and see which one I go with. All right guys, I think I found what I like. Let me flip the camera and show you guys what we ended up going with, because I think this is going to be the winner. My daughter came out and she helped and she added some of her creativity. She is such an artistic, creative person. I love it because sometimes when I can't just get what I want, I'm looking through Pinterest, I'm scrolling through, trying to get something to work. She comes out and she just like adds her touch, and it's always so perfect. So let me flip the camera and show you guys what we end up going with. All right, guys, so here it is all done. I am happy with the way it turned out. Our Christmas tree will end up going over here. And if you guys realize, when I was doing the decorating, I actually had it hanging down on the other side at one point. And then I remembered our Christmas tree goes here. And so I shouldn't put it here because it kind of gets blocked by the Christmas tree. So I had to take it all down and put it all back up the opposite direction. And that took a little bit of time. But I think we're good now. I have our stockings over here instead of across the mantle because I really like just the way it looks without it. And then it has all of our little stockings over here on this little cabinet. And then that kind of balances out once the tree is put up over here in front of the amethyst in this cabinet. So our living room is pretty small, especially compared to our old home. It really is tiny, and having this Christmas tree and having this huge beanbag chair really kind of makes our living room feel small. So I don't know. We're working with what we've got and we're making it work. But this is what we ended up doing. It was a little bit of both. We did a little bit of the village along with the trees, and I think it looks so cute. So that was my daughter's idea, was to kind of incorporate both of them. I tried it and it wasn't looking right, but she did a really good job just clustering some of the trees together and making it work. So I love the way it turned out. I love the beads along with the bells. The beads kind of still is a little nod to that country Christmas, but the bells are a little bit, more of a fun thing. I did get these off Amazon. They were a free review item. So that was nice because I didn't have to buy them. Along with, actually, the garland was a free review item as well. So that was a good thing. The only thing I did purchase new was these paper trees. This green set with the gold is so pretty. And it was, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, and it was $10. So I love the fact that they fold up and they don't take up a lot of space. They're not going to break. And they just remind me of of Christmas decorations and Easter decorations that my grandma had. I remember her having these paper ones. And so when I saw them last year, I purchased the off-white and the black one, and I absolutely loved them. So when I saw the green this year, I grabbed those, and I like how they added the gold on there. I think it looks really pretty. But those were really just simple, easy decorations. I've had trees for a long time. And I have the ones that have a lot of sparkle, like the bottle brush ones. They can be quite messy, so it's kind of the same idea, but it's just more of like a simpler, easier to store. We have less space version of them because my other trees took up a lot of space. So it's still the same idea. It's just bringing in a little bit more of a classic look, in my opinion. So there was that. I have our bells. The bells I did get this year at Hobby Lobby, and I really do love them. This was a 3 set together. It came all together in these 3 bells that hung down. And then I picked up this black satin ribbon to go with the green ribbon that I had last year, and just kind of added that layer to it. And I really think it looks really pretty. I really enjoy that one. And then this tree, I actually got at Hobby Lobby, and I got it for like 80% off because the base it came with was broken. And so I was planning on putting it in a different pot anyways. So I talked to the store manager and asked if I could buy it at an even bigger discount than the 50% off. So she reduced it about $5 more and then gave me the 50% off. And it worked out perfect because it fit into this pot that I had. So love that. I added some lights. I will say I do not like pre-lit garland because if you can see here, there's this pre-lit garland. And the way they wrap it, a lot of times they confine like the branches. So like it's hard to separate some of these branches because they wrap it so crazy in there. I prefer to not actually have my garland pre-lit and to add the lighting myself. And then I just strung that same lighting all around, and it actually plugs in behind the TV here. So it stays lit all the time and I don't have to worry about it. All of the candles are on timers, which is great, and it looks so pretty at night. And then, of course, you've got your YouTube screen art saver, which is such a cool thing to make a TV look like a painting, and I absolutely love that. And then we have this little fireplace that we have here as well. So that is the look for the mantle. I think it came out really good, and want to know what you guys think. a way that you would decorate for Christmas on your mantle. Again, super simple. The little village pieces I've had for years. I've collected them over years. I just bought a few here and there, and I absolutely love them. They're something that we've had, like I said, for a long time, and I had them on the entry table before. I still do have some pieces that I'm going to put on the entry table, but I decided to spread them out and put them on the mantle as well with the trees, and I really like the way it looks. I honestly can't remember how I had it last year, so that just goes to show, don't stress over it. If you don't have stuff to put up, it's okay. Like, people aren't going to remember that. They're going to remember how you make them feel when they come into your home, if that's a warm, inviting place. So make sure that that's the priority when you are decorating for Christmas, is that they feel welcome because of who you are and because of the vibe that your home gives, not because of the decorations, because that is not what's important about Christmas. So all right, guys, that's all for today. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because I will be doing a full home tour. I'm going to also be sharing with you guys our coffee bar decoration along with the kitchen decoration here coming up, and then we'll do a full home tour once we kind of show some of the specific areas. That will show some of the areas that I'm not showing in the individual decorating, like my entry table, like our entry walkway, our master bedroom, the bathroom, some of those other rooms that I don't necessarily show the whole process. You'll be able to see everything put together along with like the front door and all of that patio area. So that will be coming up here soon, so make sure you subscribe. And again, I appreciate all your support and love on this channel, and I hope you guys had a great time watching this, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.